I audible clearly?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Please turn on your camera. Meanwhile, I'll just share my screen. Tell me once it's visible. Okay.
It's visible.
It's visible. Okay.
Yes.
One second. Okay, great. Amrut, Aarti, please turn on your cameras. Okay, great. Good afternoon, guys. How are you guys doing?
Good afternoon. We
It's
are
great
good.
to it's great to see you guys here on a weekend.
Yes.
Okay, great. How's your day going so far? How is your day going so far?
Your voice is breaking a little bit.
Now is it better?
No, still.
It's still breaking?
Now it's better.
Now it's better? Okay,
Yes.
great. How's your day going so far?
It's good. Just I had breakfast.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Ye- Yes.
What about you, Vishal and Aarti?
Yes, I woke up at 9 o'clock and then I took to shower and have the breakfast. And today is the weekend, so just spending time with with my family.
Oh, that's great. What about you, Aarti?
Actually, it is good. First morning, I have take a lunch and I'm starting preparing something new actually today to start
Okay.
learn. So I have a plan after this.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so what brings you guys here today? Tell me that first. Like, why do you want to like improve your English? What brings you here?
So for me, so I usually work with US stakeholders, and so from past 1 year. So in my current role, I'm not a bit means continuously connect with them, and now I got promoted to the manager level, so I have to conduct meetings. So that's why I'm seeking to improve my English and improve the fluency into the English.
That's nice. Congratulations on your promotion.
Yeah, thank you.
What about you, Amrut?
I am also improving for giving interview. I gave 2, 3 interviews, but I think because of vocab or communication, I got rejected. So that's why I am seeking.
Okay.
Yes.
Aarti, what about you?
Actually, I'm a tester and I want to switch my career and I'm giving also interviews. When I give, I get a positive response, but I'm not able to select actually. So I thought it is because of communication. I'm working also with US stakeholder. I communicate with client well actually,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel my problem my side actually means I will not match with that level actually to communicate clearly. I speak very fast and I think I'm not able to understand their English.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to clear means slope laws and writing skill also I want to improve because I not much focus on that actually. I think means after in college I will we will writing skill it is okay, but after that there is no writing work we have done. So only communication it will I got better actually
Mm-hmm.
far than college or my experience I get in corporate. But writing skill it is very lag and I want to take means how positive means get a confidence actually means I get a feedback from my colleague. It will you talk very nice with when you are meeting, but
Okay.
for myself I feel a very lack actually
Mm-hmm.
when I compare with others. So I just want to explore for me actually how it is my communication and how I can improve actually more fluency.
Correct, correct. Good. Now, the way I see you guys right now, the way you guys are speaking really well. Okay. But I still want to understand what are the difficulties, like, what do you think? What are the difficulties you guys face when you try to speak in English? According to you, whatever comes to your mind. So, Aarti, what do you think? You gave me a glimpse of it, but I want to understand more.
Yeah, actually, I feel my vocabulary very is low. Means I just use what I know that word actually, not UK level English actually. Like any new words, I will not add it in my communication. So
Mm-hmm.
if something is new, a word is coming, I need to search and then I need to understand that I have done. But that I want to include in my communication. So I will get a fluency actually.
Okay, understood. So, fluency and vocabulary. These two are your main goals, I would say.
Yes.
Okay, great. And along with an understanding the UK, US vocab. Again, that's something different. We'll look at that also, how it's different. Okay, don't worry. Sujit, what about you?
For me,
It's also
so
because of
yeah,
vocabulary. It feels like we have like a lack of confidence, so that's
Hmm.
why we have to be vocab also and fluency also.
Okay, so same goes for you also. That is
Yes,
vocab and fluency. Both. Okay,
yes.
great.
for me, so I can understand what are the my stakeholders say. Means I can understand anything, everything in English. What the front person is speaking about. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. If I can understand, I don't have any issues with the vocabulary. But I think for the making the sentence and fluency is the part I need to improve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So fluency is your main goal, Vishal.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I would say you guys are at the right place to get started. Now, before we get started, I wanted to understand one more thing. I'll be speaking in English most of the time. Okay? अगर कुछ नहीं समझा, you will ask me for repetition. ठीक है? आप पूछोगे मुझे अगर कुछ नहीं समझा. अगर बीच में आवाज कट हुआ मेरा, प्लीज बताओ. I am facing some issue with my headphones currently. So अगर बीच में आवाज बंद हुआ या फिर कट हुआ, just let me know immediately. ठीक है? So that I can reiterate myself. And I wanted to understand majority of you understand Hindi or Marathi. Like, what is your second comfortable language?
Both for
For
me.
me, Marathi is okay.
Okay, Arti, you understand Marathi? So I guess
Yes.
most of you are Marathi over here, but I'll try to
Yeah.
stick to Hindi a bit, okay? Because it's better. Okay, Amrut, what about you? Are you also Maharashtrian?
Yes.
Okay, great. Even I am Maharashtrian. So now, before we proceed, let's get to know a bit about you guys. Because हमने समझा कि आपके goals क्या है, हमने समझा कि आपके difficulties क्या है. Now, Amrut, a quick introduction so I understand better on how to help you guys.
Uh,
Short, brief introduction.
yes, I am Amrutam Kushrao Moe, and I am from Aurangabad, Maharashtra. And I graduated in 2019, and I work like in sales and real estate. After that, I am trying to
Amrut, we lost your voice.
career in IT. It's like my Wi-Fi shut down. It's
Okay,
power
no
failure
problem.
here. So yes,
Okay, no problem. Can you please repeat from, yeah, you worked in sales, I guess you said. Yeah.
yes, I work means I have experience in real estate fields and also in sales. And I'm trying to switch my career in IT sector, and that's why also I want to build my communication. And I belong to Maharashtra, Aurangabad.
That's nice. Okay, great.
Yes.
Vishal, what about you?
Yeah, hi, I'm Vishal. I'm from Malkapur district, Buldana. I did my education into the mechanical engineering from 2015. Later, I started my professional career into the manufacturing industries. Then now I'm currently working with the British Petroleum here is in Pune. So I'm working in a supply chain department. This is a little introduction.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. Aarti,
Hi everyone. I'm Aarti Tilange. I'm working in IT sector and passed out in 2019 in computer background. And I'm working as a QA tester actually. And I want to switch my career in BA role or other opportunity. I'm looking to switch this course. I'm looking for this only purpose actually.
Okay, great. So I'll give you guys a brief introduction of myself. I'm sure you guys have already gone through my profile. I have shared it many times with you. So as you guys know, I'm Susmita Patil. I am a soft skills trainer plus corporate trainer. I have overall 9+ years of work experience now. For 7 years, I have been training working professionals like you, helping them improve their communication skills, helping them, crack job interviews, and along with that, I also train for IELTS, TOEFL, and PTE. These are some of the examinations which students give or candidates give usually when they want to go to a foreign country for work or study purpose. Correct. So I train for these also. Along with that, I do corporate trainings as well. I do freelance recruitment as well. When I talk about freelance recruitment, I help companies recruit candidates who are good with their communication skills. So that helps me to understand what the market is expecting when you guys give interviews, right? What exactly the companies are looking for when they say that okay, they want you to be fluent in English or have good communication skills. Of course, it changes from company to company what they are looking for. I mostly help with global roles, so that is the reason I try to help my candidates in the same way. When I say global roles, the companies don't want you to have any kind of mother tongue influence. They don't want you to have any kind of Indianisms. They don't want you to have any kind of grammatical errors. So of course, they are a big no-no. Correct. So that is how I train my candidates also, because that's what I uh, keep as a goalpost for myself when I train you guys. But of course, when you're working for Indian companies, the the hiring criteria is a bit lower, of course, and it's easier, I would say. So the power that I train you guys is a bit higher, I would say. That's one thing. Along with that, if I tell about my educational background, I have done my master's in TESOL, that is Masters in Teaching English to the Speakers of Patil Language. I have also done my MA in English Literature. I'm almost going to complete it this month. I have also done my MBA in IT, that is Information Technology, of course, along with my BA in Psychology. So that's a bit about me. Along with that, I'm also a certified speaking examiner for Cambridge University. So you guys might know that Cambridge University, like IELTS, conducts many other English examinations, English proficiency tests. So when they conduct these kind of tests, they need a speaking examiner, because reading, writing and listening तो पेपर पे हो जाता है, but speaking की बात आती है, so they need a live examiner, right? So that's where my role comes in. I help them hire, like, in scoring criteria, basically by taking short interviews or short tests. We can say, we don't call it interviews, we call it tests, basically. So that's what we do. That's what I do, basically. And yeah, I'm from Pune itself. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me. Of course, I will share my LinkedIn profile with you guys, because I'm sure I have missed out on something important. My introduction is a very big one, so I try to shorten it a bit so that I don't bore you guys. But of course, you can always look at my uh, LinkedIn profile. I try to keep it updated. मेरा Insta इतना updated नहीं है, because I'm not a very social media savvy person. Okay. Any question, guys, till now? Okay. So, if I talk about Susmita's classes, yes, as I said, I have been training for more than 7 years now. Along with that, we started our offline institute in 2022. That was post-COVID, and yes, we have been into training corporates, training candidates like you, and training for IELTS PTE. And we are located in Pune. We were in Aminora Parktown, but right now we are in Kharadi. Okay, so that's a bit about the institute as well. Okay, let's get started. So now,
Where is in Kharadi? Where is in Kharadi?
we right now don't have an offline place. We are
Okay.
in conversation of closing it, but we are waiting
Mhm.
for enough candidates so that we can start offline sessions again. But because there has been huge demand for online sessions, so that was
Yes.
another thing. So we shifted here recently. We are planning to close it, but it's mostly near Barclays. You guys might know
Okay.
Barclays if you know.
Okay. Yeah, I know because I'm the in same campus I'm working in
You're
British
working.
Petroleum.
Okay, yeah, BP, of
Yeah.
course, I know.
Yeah.
So, behind Barclays, I stay over
Yeah.
there. So, we are planning
Yeah.
to start offline sessions here itself. Now, you might know Club 360 gym started, the biggest gym in
Yes.
Kharadi. So, it's near
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, but right now we have only online sessions as of now. Mostly after Holi, we are planning to start offline. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
But it will be evening batches. That's another thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Because afternoons I am occupied now because I have other batches going on. So that's
Yeah.
another thing. Okay, coming to the course. Now over here, what we do is we are going to look at Unit 2 today. That is the name of the unit is what do you do. But before we get started with this unit, how our course structure is, I'll just tell you in a brief method. Okay. Now over here, what we do is usually I just don't focus on grammar. Okay, why? Because I believe grammar सिर्फ focus करने से improvement नहीं आता है. The reason being we have already looked at grammar when we were in school. करेक्ट. अगर सिर्फ ग्रामर पढ़ के हम अपना इंग्लिश इम्प्रूव कर पाते तो अभी तक हमारा इंग्लिश इम्प्रूव हो जाना चाहिए था. करेक्ट. बट somehow working on only grammar is not enough, correct, for today's generation or today's work requirement, I would say. So what we do is at the start of the unit or the start of the session, I would say, we look at a brief topic. Okay, and we revolve around that topic because it's easier to speak when we have a topic to speak upon. करेक्ट. अगर हम एक टॉपिक देख रहे हैं जैसे कि आज के यूनिट में हमारे जॉब्स हैं, हम डिफरेंट डिफरेंट जॉब्स के बारे में बात करेंगे. सो अगर हम एक टॉपिक देख के बात करते हैं तो वी हैव अ टॉपिक टू टॉक अराउंड फर्स्ट थिंग. एंड उसके अलावा हमारे पास यू नो वोकैब देखने के लिए भी एक टॉपिक है. अगर हम जॉब के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं तो हम उसके अराउंड ही वोकैब भी देखेंगे, वोकैबलरी भी देखेंगे, ये कौन से टर्मिनोलॉजीज हम यूज कर सकते हैं या फिर डेली में हम यूज करते हैं. जब उसी के रिगार्डिंग हम बात करने का ट्राई करेंगे तो हम यू नो उस रिगार्डिंग क्राइटेरिया में हमारा वो कैप भी देखेंगे. सो दैट्स हाउ वी फोकस ऑन द फर्स्ट थिंग. देन व्हाट वी डू इज आफ्टर वी हैव started with a formal session where we do a short speaking practice, then we look at the vocab also, then we look at the conversation that we have for today. Okay, so here we will look at this conversation, we'll see how they are using the vocabulary, we'll see how they are using the grammar also, the grammar topic that we are going to look at for the day. And we will try to understand this conversation, read it in class. Okay, after that we will listen to the same conversation. Okay, why listen to the same conversation? As most of you guys are working with global rules, you guys know that when we have to listen to people from various accents, हमें वहां पर डिफिकल्टी आती है, राइट? अगर मैं आज बोलूँ आपको एक यूके बेस्ड पर्सन से बात करने के लिए थोड़ी सी डिफिकल्टी आती है, राइट, उनका एक्सेंट समझने में. वी ऑल वांट टू इम्प्रूव ऑन दैट, right? So that is the reason we look at the conversation also, we listen to the conversation also to understand various accents. Okay, now once we have heard the conversation, we will hear one more conversation which only focuses on the audio part. ठीक है. अभी ये दो रीजन के लिए नेसेसरी होता है. एक्सेंट तो मैंने ऑलरेडी आपको बता दिया. दूसरा रीजन है कि हमें इंटोनेशंस एंड पॉजेस समझने के लिए. ओके, अभी हमें क्या लगता है ना कि व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट फ्लुएंसी वी फील दैट स्पीकिंग फास्ट इज फ्लुएंसी, राइट? यस और नो? व्हेन आई
Yes.
से फ्लुएंसी, व्हाट डू यू गाइस थिंक? फ्लुएंसी मतलब क्या होता है?
Continuous talking.
Speaking continuously. Amrit, what about you?
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah.
When I say the term fluency, what do you understand or what do you think?
It's like talking in good manner, like not talking fastly, but
Okay. Now,
with
because I
good.
said that, you're saying, okay.
No, no, no. I heard that
Okay.
before also.
Uh-huh.
Not talking fastly, but with good vocab and good accent. It's
Hmm.
like we can say fluency.
Okay, great. Arti, what about you? What do you think? When you say fluency, what comes to your mind or what do you think fluency is?
No, for me, actually, able to understand what I'm speaking to myself first and
Okay.
miss correctly, miss I'm do what I'm speaking it is correctly or not, miss grammatically or words actually that should be correct, and
Uh-huh.
other person will able to understand what I'm saying actually.
Mm-hmm.
That is matter to me.
Okay, very good. Now, just the way Amrit said and you guys said, see, fluency is not about speaking fast. Okay. Now many people think कि अरे वो कितना अच्छे से इंग्लिश बोलता है, वो कितना फास्ट बोलता है, मुझे वैसे बोलना है. But what happens is when we understand or when we try to break down or analyze, we understand that okay, that person is speaking fast, but he is not taking proper pauses, he is not using correct vocabulary, he is not using correct grammar. ठीक है, बहुत बार ऐसे होता है. आई एम श्योर यू ऑल हैव दैट वन पर्सन इन योर ऑफिस जिसको आप देखते हो और आपको लगता है कि अरे कितना फ्लुएंट बात करता है, राइट? बट इफ यू ट्राई टू ब्रेक डाउन, इफ यू ट्राई टू एनालाइज, यू सी दैट ओके, he is speaking fast but he is not speaking correct English maybe. Okay, so that's where we need to understand first thing, fluency is not about talking in correct grammatical English. Okay, when we say fluency, it means speaking in correct pace. Okay, now when we talk about pace, we are not talking about speaking very fast. Okay, speaking fast is not fluency. I'm not sure how many of you guys have heard, film stars talking on interviews and observing how they speak. Recently, I was listening to this guy. I'm not really sure if you guys have seen Stranger Things, जो नई नेटफ्लिक्स पे सीरीज आई थी, लाइक एंड वाला सीजन फिलहाल आया था. सो उसमें जो विलन का रोल करता है, आई वाज listening to his interview, and if you observe his interviews, उसके एक्टर का इंटरव्यू, and if you see the way he speaks, he is not speaking very fast, he does not speak very fast. Okay, but when we talk about fluency, that's what I'm trying to highlight over here. It's important that you take proper pauses, you try to understand your sentences, and then you speak. Okay, but when I talk about these pauses, of course they are very short pauses. Now if you observe me also speaking, I'm not speaking very fast because of course we are in a meeting. If I speak very fast, you will not understand anything. For example, if you observe the way I gave my introduction, it was very fast, correct? But now when I'm speaking to you guys, I'm going a bit slower, right? I'm taking those pauses to make sure that you understand what I'm trying to say, you understand, you absorb it, along with that, to frame my next sentence. But of course, it happens very fast. Okay, so you don't understand that I'm trying to frame my next sentence. Clear? Along with that, when we talk about fluency, it's also about which words we highlight and which words we don't highlight. ठीक है, कौन से वर्ड पे हमें स्ट्रेस करना है एंड कौन से वर्ड पे हमें स्ट्रेस नहीं करना है, विच वर्ड्स वी कैन ओमिट. ओमिट मतलब ना फास्ट प्रोनाउंसिएशन कर सकते हैं. Okay, they are function words and content words, वो हम आगे जाकर देखेंगे, don't get confused as of now. That's what we mean when we say fluency. Now to understand that, we also listen to the conversation, so we understand, हमने एक बार conversation पढ़ा होगा तो we understand कि okay, जब दूसरे बात कर रहे हैं तो उसका प्रॉपर इंटोनेशन, प्रोनाउंसिएशन, पॉजेस कहाँ आते हैं, ओके, स्ट्रेस कहाँ आते हैं, टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट. नाउ वंस वी हैव लुक्ड एट दिस कॉन्वर्जेशन, we will try to look at a grammar topic which was used over here and try to understand how to use in our daily life. Okay, तो उसके अराउंड हम पहले grammar topic वो समझ लेंगे, which is very short grammar topic. It hardly takes 5 minutes of our session out of 60 minutes that we have in a 1 day session. After that, we will do a bit of practice on that to understand or make sure you guys have understood the topic. And after that, वही grammar topic लेके हम speaking practice करेंगे. तो start में हमने एक topic देख लिया है, करेक्ट, हमने उसके अराउंड वोकैबलरी भी थोड़ी सी देख ली है. अभी उसी को लेकर हम थोड़ा सा ग्रामर टॉपिक भी देख लिया और इसी को लेकर हम स्पीकिंग प्रैक्टिस भी करेंगे टू मेक श्योर वी हैव अंडरस्टूड वट एवर वी आर ट्राइंग टू लर्न. ठीक है, तो हम पहले समझेंगे, सीखेंगे और उसी को यूज करके स्पीकिंग प्रैक्टिस करेंगे. ठीक है, दैट इज हाउ आवर सेशन गोज. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू ट्राई टू वर्क अपॉन इट. ओके, इसके अराउंड जैसे मैंने बोला हम वोकैबुलरी बहुत सारी देखते हैं. अभी इसमें आज के सेशन में हम इतना ही कवर कर पाएंगे, बट उसके अलावा भी हम बहुत सारी वोकैबुलरी देखते हैं टू मेक श्योर यू अंडरस्टैंड और आर एबल टू स्पीक प्रॉपरली. Along with that, we also look at some voice and accent practice. Now, voice and accent, do you guys know what is voice and accent? Yes, no? It is
Yes,
mainly,
accent we heard like British accent or
yeah,
that type of, yes.
correct. But when we, yeah, you were right, Amrut. But when we try to look at voice and accent, now here we are not trying to focus on any one accent. Okay, हम British accent या American accent पे focus करने का try नहीं कर रहे हैं. क्यों? Because अगर हम समझो British accent या फिर American accent सीख भी गए, हम अगर बोलने का try करेंगे, तो सामने वाले को समझ में आता है कि हम fake कर रहे हैं accent करके. ठीक है. So what we focus on is neutralization of accent. Now what do we mean when we say neutralization of accent? That is to reduce our mother tongue influence first and try to understand the correct English pronunciation. Okay. Now neutral accent, when someone is speaking to you, they should not understand based on your English कि आप महाराष्ट्र से हो, साउथ इंडिया से हो, गुजरात से हो, या फिर कोई और रीजन से हो. Okay, that is the main goal. Now when I am speaking English, do you guys understand when from which region I am? Based on my English, मैंने बताया है वो अलग बात है. But based on my English, are you guys able to guess from which region I am? No, right? So that is what we mean by neutral accent. कि neutral accent होना चाहिए, ना American ना British, but not very Indian also. ठीक है. Actual English pronunciation, correct English pronunciation. Clear? So उसके लिए हम different different pronunciation rules जो हमारे हैं, या फिर MTI reduction rules जो हमारे हैं, वो भी हम देखेंगे हमारे session. Okay. Now I guess I have told you guys enough about how our course is. Now let's try to get started with it. Now in this particular unit, we will first look at jobs, different jobs, and we will try to understand and ask each other and answer the questions about jobs. Then we'll also see how to describe routines and our daily schedules, because that's something that we do on everyday basis. Correct? Then we will also try to ask and answer questions about occupations using simple present tense, because that is the most crucial tense that we almost use every day. Okay. Then we will also see how to talk about routines and daily schedules using time expressions, but that is something that we will be doing in the next session, not in today's session. Okay, because the time constraint that we have today. The first thing that we have over here is a quick warm up or a snapshot, we could say, of how the unit is going to be. Here, first thing that we have is the 6 popular part-time jobs that students usually take up in the United States. Okay, now we are talking about these part-time jobs which are taken up by students. Understand that there's a difference between a part-time job that we would do and a difference in part-time jobs that students would do. Okay, why? I'll tell you guys later once we have looked at different jobs which we have over here. So Vishal, I want you to read the job titles one by one.
There are six popular part-time jobs. First one is babysitter. Second one is fitness instructor. Third one is office assistant. Fourth one is sales associate. Fifth one social media assistant, and last one is just tutor.
Tutor. Very good. Now you have to tell me a question to you guys. First question to you guys. Aarti, even you. I hope you're here. Please keep your camera on so I know you are here. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Question for you guys. Which jobs are easy and which jobs are difficult according to you? And along with that, you guys can also tell me which jobs are exciting and boring according to you and why. Okay. So you have to give me reason. Vishal, you can get started as you were
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. So I would like to go for the fitness instructor. I think it is easy because just we have to correct the form of which whoever is doing in workout into the gym. So I think this is for me. I find the fitness instructor job is very easy for me, and for the babysitter is very difficult because we don't know how the child will react and how the baby will also because I have one daughter. I know the babysitter job is very difficult for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're telling from your own experience. Okay, that's
Yes.
great. Okay, what about exciting and boring?
For for can you come again? For boring and excited,
Yeah,
right?
which jobs are boring and which jobs are exciting according to you?
For this, the sales associate job is boring for me because it's very challenging to find the clients, or that's
Mm-hmm.
why it's boring for me. And the fitness instructor is, I think, very good for me.
Okay. Okay, great. Amrit, what do you think?
I think like there is from these any job is not like easy. We have to do homework for every job,
Mm-hmm.
but most of from these six jobs, it's like fitness instructor. I think it's compared to other jobs, it's easy. Like we have to do regularly only one work, like train people's at
People?
same way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there is same uh, things like we have to use dumbbells or other things. That's like, and exciting job is I think like tutor and social media assistant, because in tutor like we talk with new peoples, and in on social media assistant we also learn so many things from social media. And boring job, I don't think from these anything is boring.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's
Okay, great. It's people. Okay, peoples नहीं होता. Person
okay.
and people. People is already plural, so हम उसको s नहीं add करते. Okay,
Okay, okay.
live with that. No problem. Okay, Ati, what do you think?
For me, social media assistant and office assistants are boring actually, because we need to tell the people the same content again and again actually, because there is no extra means new thing will be added. And for me, babysitter and tutor, it will be enjoyable job actually, not means simple, but it is we can enjoy actually. With child we can enjoy the day. I know it is a handling thing is very difficult, but at
Okay.
least we can enjoy. And Twitter, we will learn. Means we will instruct the a child with children, and we will get a knowledge, improvement actually, and we can learn from them also. Means
Okay.
actually, and fitness also, it is very exciting job actually. We will focus on ourselves actually if working on fitness level, and other also we can give some knowledge, and that means socialize, we will get together. And sales associate, actually it is very a communication profile actually. I found it is means we need to talk different kind of
Mm-hmm.
people, and we need to adjust with them actually. That's I found it is very difficult for me among this job actually, I find.
Okay. Great, great. Okay. Now, next question that I have for you guys is, are these good jobs for students? As I said, we are talking about students. Okay. Now, when we talk about students who are trying to take up a job, first thing is they will do it part time because they are already studying. ठीक है. I'm not sure how many of you guys know, but India में तो ये common नहीं है. But whenever we talk about foreign countries, as soon as the students enter a university, they take up some kind of a part-time job. Okay, it's kind of compulsory we can say, or it's a must we can say. अपने जैसा ऑप्शनल नहीं है. अपने पेरेंट्स यूजुअली बोलते हैं नहीं नहीं बेटा आप स्टडी करो. कमाई का हम देख लेंगे. राइट, बट वहां पर वैसा नहीं होता है. एज सुन एज दे एंटर द यूनिवर्सिटी, दे हैव टू टेक अप सम काइंड ऑफ अ पार्ट टाइम जॉब. Okay, but that part-time job is not related to their degree. It's not related to their profession that they will be taking up after they have completed the university. Okay, it is just to gain some experience first thing, and to earn some money. Now sometimes they take up this part-time job to support their college fees, sometimes just for extra pocket money. Okay, it depends from their background, from where they are, but they do take up some kind of part-time jobs. Another thing, sometimes the part-time jobs are on the campus itself. The university itself allows them to work on the campus for 20 hours in a week. ठीक है। वो कैंपस पे होगा, वो लाइब्रेरी का काम हो या फिर लोकल कैफे में उनके हो जो यूनिवर्सिटी पे बेस्ड होगा, कैफेटेरिया में, कैंटीन में, या फिर sometimes some universities if they are in the main city then they allow you to go out of the campus and work. Okay, so when we are talking about these part-time jobs, we are not talking about any kind of expertise, we are not talking any kind of certification that they would need because they are still students, they are still young. Okay, now the way I look at it, it helps them to, like I would say, students learn how the work setting is going to be, कितना सीरियस होना पड़ता है जॉब पे। जैसे घर पे हम रहते हैं वैसे नहीं चलता है कि काम किया तो चलेगा, नहीं किया तो भी चलेगा, वैसा नहीं होता व्हेन यू आर वर्किंग समवेयर। सो यू गेट टू लर्न हाउ टू बी प्रोफेशनल, how to be formal. Along with that, you learn to communicate with others also, which is very, very important. And you learn to earn also. Correct? You learn to be accountable to someone. So that's another thing that we look at. So when you are telling me the other part-time job that students can take up, we have to keep in mind that they wouldn't need any kind of expertise or experience or certifications. अभी फिटनेस इंस्ट्रक्टर के लिए भी आपको सर्टिफिकेशन लगता है. Without a certificate, at least that's what I know in India, without a certificate you can't be fitness instructor, but it depends, I would say. ठीक है, सब सर्टिफिकेशन कंप्लीट नहीं करते हैं. Along with that, when we talk about social media assistant and tutor, I would say you would need some kind of expertise when we are talking about these jobs. Correct? Actually, social media assistant and creative designer or graphic designer are supposed to be two different jobs, but nowadays we all do it in one, right? Again, tutor, when we talk about tutor's job, of course they would need some kind of expertise on the subject that they are trying to teach. Correct? So वो other part आ जाता है. So now I want you to guys to answer the second question that we have. Are these good jobs for students, and what are some other part-time jobs that students can take up?
For me, I think a tutor is good for them for starting. Actually, they will pass out the means school things, and they will easily help to their means other children actually to understand subject level knowledge, and means it will easy for them actually. And babysitter, if they have a any sibling, younger sibling, they it can also be easy for them to handle childs and other.
Children.
Yeah, other courses actually. No, other it will need some knowledge actually in that field. I feel like a social media
Hmm.
means how to create a template or everything. Office assistant, how to which in which office they are working. And, they need to provide that knowledge, and fitness also means they have some knowledge actually which tool they can use, and how means which body means which diet should they need to follow, like that thing actually.
Correct. Correct. Very good. Um, and what are the other jobs that they can take up? Do you think, Aarti?
Sorry.
What are some other jobs that they can take up? The students can take up.
uh,
When we
Tutor
say
and
other jobs, मतलब ये छोड़ के और कौन से jobs वो कर सकते हैं?
okay, apart from this,
Apart
yes,
from these, yeah.
they can work as any organization volunteer jobs they can do actually, means they will get also experience there.
Hmm?
And any
But they won't get
clothing
any
shop.
money. If they do
Yeah,
volunteering, they won't get any money.
okay, sorry.
Yeah.
The beauty one, if it is a girl, for girl, she can do means some beauty salon, like that thing. She can learn also, and she can earn also that thing.
Hmm.
Clothing, branding, any shops actually. Then means there is a communication needed. So which is it is easy to do job, and they can better to communicate it. For boys, there is a hotel management, hotel things also, which is there actually. Like I feel that.
Server job, yeah, waiter job.
Mm.
Yeah,
In
Okay.
the store.
Yeah. Even cashier. Correct.
yeah,
Yeah.
catcher also.
Okay. Very good. Vishal.
Uh, so, uh, so these job are, I think they are good for the part-time job for the students because you can see babysitter, they don't require many much knowledge or time, but at least they need to wait until the child parents come from their work, and all this job I think they can do part-time with uh, I can say 2 to 3 hours or 4 hours, depending upon their time available. Apart from this, they can do the jobs in the malls, like as a cashier or uh, uh, as a cashier. Also, there are multiple jobs into the malls and city centers. So that's it.
Okay, great. Amrut, what about you? What do you think?
Yes, these are good jobs to start career or for earning. And
Mm-hmm.
also there are other jobs are there like telecaller or for delivery staff. These are jobs also there for students.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Now, moving to the next part. Now, yes, if you guys ask me, these jobs are good for students. Of course, the way we said, they are just getting started in their career. They are just doing it for part time. So any job is a good job. Okay. Now, when we talk about sales associate job, we are just saying कि okay कोई दुकान में रहता है just help करने के लिए वो sales associate job होता है or they are just helping with the payment and everything. ठीक है. Uh, if you ask me, no job is easy, no job is difficult. Okay, it totally depends on you. Some of you said fitness instructor job is easy, but again, we have to be fit if we are a fitness instructor, and it's not easy to be fit. Okay, and along with that, you need to know the exercises that you're instructing people, right? So that's another difficult part. Tutor, I already told you, you need to have good subject expertise, right? Social media assistant, आपको पता होना चाहिए क्या करना है social media पे. Same thing goes for babysitter. As Vishal said, it's not easy to take care of babies, right? Take care of kids. So that is again, according to me, at least it's a difficult job. Now, when we talk about other jobs that students can take up, there is dog sitter, there is a caretaker. When we talk about caretaker, it's for older people, right? Senior citizens, elderly people. Along with that, हमारे इंडिया में अपने इंडिया में we have delivery person का job, right? So these are some of the jobs that students can take up according to me, even in India. Okay, along with tutor and all the other jobs which are given over here. Okay, moving to the next part. This is a quick vocabulary exercise that you guys have. Take a screenshot of this. You can do it as a home assignment. It's an easy exercise. It's not very difficult. You just need to put the jobs which are given on the left hand side into the correct category. Now, only one thing that I would like to highlight over here is the pronunciation of this word. Okay, the pronunciation of this word is chef. It's not chef. Okay, हम यूजुअली चेफ करके प्रोनाउंस करते हैं बट वो गलत है बिकॉज ऑफ कोर्स वो प्रोनाउंसिएशन रूल हमने देखा है. It's chef. Okay, along with that this one is server. Server जो हम waiter बोलते हैं, ठीक है, that's server. Clear? और कोई जॉब में कंफ्यूजन है यहाँ पे किसी को? All the other jobs are easy. Flight attendant, we all know them as air hostess, but it's also called flight attendant. Okay. Now, next exercise that we have over here, it's kind of a speaking exercise that we have. Mm, we have time. Yeah, it's kind of a speaking exercise that we have, a quick one over here. Now, what we'll be doing over here is one of you will be asking the question and the other one will be answering. Okay? Now, when you are asking the question, you will not use any of the job title which is given over here. ठीक है, यहाँ पर जो जॉब टाइटल दिए हैं वो आप यूज नहीं करोगे, बट उस जॉब टाइटल में जो काम किया जाता है उसको यूज करके आप सेंटेंस बनाओगे. ओके, एग्जाम्पल, आई विल से he or she takes care of a patient. He or she takes care of patients. So I am defining the job, but I'm not taking the name of the job. Now, the other student over here has to tell which job that would be. Can you guys try to guess? When I said he or she takes care of a patient, so which job it would be?
Nurse.
Doctor. Nurse.
डॉक्टर एंड नर्स दोनों आ जाएंगे उसमें.
Yeah.
ठीक है, बट डॉक्टर थोड़ा सा स्पेसिफिक होता है, ट्रीट्स एंड गिव्स मेडिसिन ऑल्सो. करेक्ट, नर्स जस्ट टेक्स केयर ऑफ पेशेंट्स. या, so that's how you guys are going to fill the sentences and define And if you guys have question, you can ask questions also. If you don't understand what that job actually is, then you can ask more defining questions with that. Okay, Vishal, do you want to get started now? When you just ask to guess, take the name of the person whom you are asking to guess. Okay, we have
To
Amrut
Amrut,
and Nat.
yeah, yeah. Do you repair your car?
No, we are asking about the job title. Okay, so it needs,
Yes.
like, the question needs to be around the job titles which are given. So other person will guess the job.
Okay.
ठीक है, जैसे मैंने बोला, he or she takes care of a patient, so it becomes the nurses taking care of the patient. Okay, best.
So he repair the cars.
He repairs cars.
Cars.
Repairs cars. Okay,
Yes.
Okay, it's mechanic.
mechanic. Very good. Now, Amrut, you can ask the next question. You can phrase the
Yes,
next
a
sentence.
guy or a girl who will check like 32 things. So and also prescribe to take care of that 32 things.
32 things.
Yes,
32 things in particular. Okay.
yes, in particular.
Even I am confused with this one. Okay, you guys can try guessing. For whom was this question?
For
Vishal ji, lot of background
yeah,
noise.
for Vishal or Arti, both
Okay, anyone can
anyone
answer.
can answer. Yes.
Okay, Aarti ji, do you want to try?
Yeah, I'm guessing actually. Can you repeat again?
A guy or a girl who take care or prescribe to take care for like 32 things.
Dentist.
Yes.
Oh, nice one, nice one. I didn't get that one. Yeah. Okay, Aarti, do you want to try?
Yeah. He daily travel and he enjoy his work actually, and he loves the music, and he means he give company to any other person daily, and he earn also.
Taxi driver.
Yeah.
Okay, Vishal, your turn next. Vishal, you can try next.
Okay. He can deliver the news on the
Mm-hmm.
news channel.
Okay,
Reporter.
reporter. Very good. Next, Aarti ji.
She give knowledge to student, and she is very hectic with her the world actually. She is very strict
Uh-huh.
to others.
Mm-hmm.
She is a devotee of knowledge, and she is our first. She's very. We are very devoted to them actually. Every
Okay.
student.
Okay,
Yes,
very
teacher.
good. His teacher, we all know his teacher. Yeah, very good. Amrut, last one.
A guy who build or break things.
Mm-hmm. Builds or breaks thing. Okay.
Yes,
Engineers. Engineer.
yes, engineer.
I love in every session every student who goes through this engineer का ऐसे बहुत हटके definition रहता है हमेशा. Okay, nice one. Okay, we'll come back to this exercise in the next session. We'll be working more on it, but I am sure you guys are facing difficulty with simple present tense, subject verb agreement. वो ही हम देखेंगे आज के सेशन में. ओके, कि हम he or she के साथ में verb plus s use करते हैं, which you guys are doing a mistake in. So we'll look at that rule today and we'll come back to this exercise in the next session. ठीक है? But before that, let us quickly look at the conversation that we have for today. Now I want Aarti ji and Amrut ji to read the conversation. Aarti, you can be Amy, and Amrut, you'll be Derek. It's Derek. You guys will read the conversation like a conversation loudly. Aarti, are
Oh,
you there? Your camera is off.
Yeah, yeah, it is answer.
Yeah. Okay. You can start. You guys have to read it loudly, okay?
Yeah. What do you do, Derek?
I work part-time as a server.
Oh, really? What restaurant do you work at?
I work at Stella's Cafe downtown.
That's cool. How do you like it?
It's okay. I'm on my feet all day, so I'm always tired. What do you do?
I'm a dancer.
Okay, a dancer. How exciting!
Yeah, it is great. I work with the incredible people.
That sounds really nice. But is it difficult?
A little. I am on my feet all the day too, but I love it.
Okay, very good. I'm on my feet all day too, but I love it. Okay, very good. The conversation is pretty easy. ऐसा कुछ part जो समझ में नहीं आया? Yeah. I am on my feet all day. What do we mean by that phrase?
Uh, Very tired
Standing.
actually. Like
Yeah,
I work
he's
on my.
on his feet all day मतलब वो दिन भर खड़ा रहता है. ओके, या फिर खड़ी रहती है. मतलब बैठ के काम नहीं है उनका, खड़े रह के काम है. That's what they are trying to highlight when they say I am on my feet all day. Okay, very good. Any other part that you guys did not understand over here? Downtown मतलब वो एरिया होता है जो मेन एरिया को बोलते हैं. जैसे खराड़ी इज अ डाउनटाउन बेसिकली. Okay, whereas opposite of it would be suburbs मतलब outskirts जैसे हम बोलते हैं. So if you guys know Pune, Wagholi would be little suburbs, और जो पुनावे है it would be kind of suburbs again, थोड़ा सा city से बाहर. ठीक है? Are you all from Pune? Vishal ji, where are you located?
I'm currently located in Wagholi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of suburbs, but अभी of course वो पुणे के
Mm.
इसमें आ गया है,
Yeah.
वो अलग बात है.
Mhm.
But फिर भी थोड़ा सा मेरे लिए तो वो आउटस्कर्ट्स के हिसाब से ही है.
Yes.
I was stayed in Wagholi for 2 years almost. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very difficult to come back from there. Okay, Amrut, what about you? Where are you located?
I'm in Aurangabad.
Okay,
Yes.
nice. Aarti ji,
I'm from Chinswad.
Pimpi Chinchwad. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so from Pune itself. Yeah, PCNC. Okay, great. Anything else that you guys did not understand over here? काफी easy था ये conversation, right? So now we will quickly listen to the same conversation. But before we listen to the same conversation, most of you guys, when you were reading this conversation, I am sure आपने ऐसे पढ़ा होगा. What do you do, Derek? I work part-time job as a server. Correct? Now, this is where we pronounce R in a wrong way. Okay? Why? We will learn that today. First thing is, the way we will read this is, what do you do, Derek? I work part time as a server. Now, did you observe the two different pronunciations over here? I work part time as a server. Okay, and I work part time as a server. Which one sounded better?
Second one.
Second one, right? Because we pronounce the R's in the right way with the correct pronunciation that we have for R's over here. अभी आपने देखा होगा डेरिक में हमने डेरिक का R pronounce किया. Correct? Same way अगर मैं बोलती हूँ the word really, okay, the word travel, इन सब में आर हमारा प्रोनाउंस होगा. अभी उसका रूल क्या है वो हम देखेंगे. अभी जब भी हमारा आर जो है, अगर एक आध वर्ड में इफ इट कम्स आफ्टर अ वावल, we will keep it silent, and if it comes after a consonant, it will be pronounced. Now you'll be like, Susmita, ये vowel and consonant क्या रहता है, पहले वो बताओ. So any guesses what are vowels and what are consonants? कुछ याद आ रहा है स्कूल डेज से?
AEIOU.
R, A, E, I, O, U, R, what? Vowels or consonants?
Vowels.
Vowels, very good.
Vowels.
A, E, I, O, U जो हमारे रहते हैं इनको हम vowels बोलते हैं, एंड इनको छोड़ के जो बाकी के सारे लेटर्स हैं उनको हम consonants बोलते हैं. ओके, सो अगेन द रूल दैट वी लुक्ड एट, अगर R कोई भी वर्ड में आफ्टर अ वावल आ रहा है, ओके मतलब AEIOU है एंड उसके बाद में लेटर R आ रहा है वर्ड में, तो उसको हम प्रोनाउंस नहीं करेंगे, उस R को हम काइंड ऑफ साइलेंट रखेंगे। उस R का छोटा सा साउंड रहता है बट फॉर नाउ वी हैव टू कंसिडर इट एज साइलेंट। ओके, so that is the reason I will say car, coat, learn, shorter and store. It's not store, it's store। ठीक है, बट अगर एक आध वर्ड है और उस वर्ड में एट द स्टार्ट ऑफ द वर्ड आर आ रहा है, हमारा लेटर आर, तो विल प्रोनाउंस इट। एट द सेम टाइम अगर आर कोई कॉन्सोनेंट के बाद आ रहा है तो अगेन विल प्रोनाउंस इट। ओके, रैट, राइस, प्रिटी, स्ट्रेन, क्राई, स्टोरी। ठीक है, तो ये जो आर का थोड़ा सा एक्सेप्शंस होते हैं, एज वी ऑल नो, इकोनॉमिक्स की तरह जहाँ पर रूल्स आते हैं, रूल्स के एक्सेप्शंस भी रहते हैं इंग्लिश में। सो कुछ कुछ एक्सेप्शंस रहते हैं जैसे वर्ड स्टोरी, बट अदर देन दैट वी हैव द वर्ड्स विथ आर साइलेंट व्हेनेवर इट इज फॉलोड बाय अ वावल। ठीक है, समझ में आया ये रूल? So that is the
Yes.
reason when we look at this conversation, we will pronounce the words in a bit different way. Okay, now we will quickly listen to this conversation and you will focus on the pronunciation rules also that I just told you. Clear? Focus on that. Along with that, also observe the intonations. Intonations क्या होते हैं हमारे? The way the pitch goes up and down while pronouncing the, or while reading or saying a sentence basically. So example, what do you Derek? What do you do Derek? I work part time as a server. So दोनों में intonation different। What do you do Derek? अलग है, and I work part time as a server, right? So वो भी हम देखेंगे, just pay attention for now।
I'm on my feet all day. Part A. Listen and practice.
What do you do, Derek?
I work part-time as a server.
Oh, really? What restaurant do you work at?
I work at Stella's Cafe downtown.
That's cool. How do you like it?
It's okay. I'm on my feet all day, so I'm always tired. What do you do?
I'm a dancer.
A dancer? How exciting!
Yeah, it's great. I work with incredible people.
That sounds really nice. But is it difficult?
A little. I'm on my feet all day, too, but I love it.
Okay.
Pay.
Now did you observe the way? Oh really? Right? थोड़ा सा different है, excitement था sound में। So that's how we work on the intonations also, but that is something that we'll look at in the next session. Don't get confused as of now. ठीक है? Now,
Page.
as I told you, we'll be looking at the rule, which is our simple present tense ka rule, because as I told you guys, that was a common mistake that most of you were making. I know 1 hour होके गया है, 15-20 more minutes guys, sorry, हमने थोड़ा सा Q&A किया स्टार्ट में तो उसकी वजह से टाइम ज़्यादा लग गया हमारा। यूजुअली हमारा सेशन 60 मिनट्स का रहता है, 5-10 मिनट्स एक्सटेंड होते हैं, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं, but as it was a discussion session with you guys, we took some extra time। just give me 15-20 more minutes guys and we'll be done for today। okay, किसी को लेट हो रहा है, किसी को जाना है, भूख लगी है? नहीं ना? सबने ब्रेकफास्ट करके आए थे, so I don't think you guys should have any problem। okay, let's get started then with the grammar topic that we have for today, that is simple present tense। now we all know that tenses are important for us whenever we are trying to speak in English, right? tenses हम use करते हैं ये बताने के लिए, to understand mostly if we are talking about something that is happening right now, something that has happened in the past, or something that will happen in the future, correct? For the same purpose we use tenses। now we have three main tenses, correct? we have present tense, we have past tense, and then we have future tense, right? कुछ याद आ रहा है? okay, then we have four subtypes: simple tenses, continuous tenses, perfect tenses and perfect continuous tenses. Now, don't worry, we are not going to look at all of them today because when we look at them all together, it gets a bit confusing. Okay, so what we do is we try to look at these tenses one by one because इनको समझना और इनको यूज कैसे करना है और इनमें हम मिस्टेक्स क्या करते हैं ये समझना ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. ठीक है, हाउ टू करेक्ट ourselves, basically how to use them correctly, that's the most important part, and that is what we are going to look at in today's session. ठीक है, now the first tense that we are going to look at today is simple present tense. Now how is it different, we'll understand that, but before that I am going to ask you guys one question. Okay, all of you have to answer. What is something that you do every day as soon as you get up? What is something that you do every day
Brush
as
teeth,
okay,
brush our teeth, drink water.
okay, very good. Amrut.
Yes. First thing, like I wake up, I check my phone.
Okay. Of course
Yes.
that is something that we all do. Yeah.
Yes. After that, I'll start brushing teeth, and after brushing, I'll had breakfast.
Okay, very
Yes.
good. So as you said, I will start brushing. Yeah. Are
First, I will brush my teeth, then I take a bath, and then I will have a breakfast.
very good. Okay. Now most of you used it correctly, but बहुत बार मैंने लोगों को देखा है when I ask this question, they say as soon as I wake up, I am brushing my teeth. Okay. One just giving you one example sentence. As soon as I wake up, I'm brushing my teeth. Now, this tense over here becomes incorrect because we are using present continuous tense over here to talk about something that we do repeatedly every day. ठीक है, सो हम प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस टेंस जो है वो रिपीटेड एक्शन के लिए नहीं यूज करते हैं. इन शॉर्ट में अगर आपको बोलूँ तो आईएनजी फॉर्म जो हमारा है वो हम यहाँ पर रिपीटेड एक्शन के लिए यूज नहीं करते. ये repeated action बताने के लिए हम यूज करते हैं simple present tense, the tense that we are looking at today, which is used to talk about repeated actions or habitual actions. The way you guys said was correct. I brush my teeth, then I have my breakfast. ठीक है, so that's how the simple present tense is framed. But डिफिकल्टी आती है जब हम थर्ड पर्सन की बात करते हैं. वो कैसे, वो हम देखेंगे. डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड as of now again. Now, as I said, the first usage that we have over here is to talk about repeated action or habitual action. अगर हम कोई चीज़ बार बार कर रहे हैं, डेली बेसिस पे कर रहे हैं, तो उसके लिए हम यूज करेंगे सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस. Okay, same way if I'm talking about my routine or other person's routine also, I will use simple present tense. Example, on Sunday mornings I get up at 5 o'clock, I take a cup of tea and then go for a walk. Okay, at 8 I take my breakfast, then I go through my mail. That is how I will say it. Okay, now if I'm talking about a permanent truth or a scientific fact, again I will use simple present tense. What is a permanent truth? Permanent truth is something that cannot be changed. Example, sun rises from the east. Can we change that? No, we cannot change that. It's a fact, right? So ऐसे चीजों के लिए भी हम यूज करते हैं simple present tense. Again, now we use simple present tense to talk about future also, but it has a very complicated rule, that is कि वो अगेन रिपीटेड एक्शन होना चाहिए. बट अगर एक टाइम पे वो हम रिपीट एक्शन करने वाले हैं तो हम उसमें सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस यूज कर सकते हैं. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल द आईपीएल हैपेंस एवरी ईयर, so we will say the next IPL season begins on 4th April. ठीक है, so that's how we use it for future, but as I said it's a complicated rule. तीन मेन रूल जो मैंने आपको बताया वो याद रखिए. क्या, रिपीटेड एक्शन, हैबिचुअल एक्शन अगर है या फिर रूटीन है तो हम यूज करेंगे सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस, या फिर परमानेंट ट्रुथ स्लैश साइंटिफिक फैक्ट्स है तो हम यूज करेंगे सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस. ठीक है, क्लियर विद द रूल usage basically. Okay, now the common mistake that we make, that is when to use s with the verb and when to skip that s with the verb. ठीक है, in simple present tense. जैसे मैंने बोला, when we were conversing using those topics, you guys were omitting the s with the verb. okay, which was incorrect. Why it was incorrect? बिकॉज अगर हम थर्ड पर्सन के बारे में बात करें, थर्ड पर्सन कौन रहता है? जिस पर्सन के बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं। फर्स्ट पर्सन रहता है जो बात कर रहा है, okay, the speaker. I am speaking right now, so I am the first person. Now the pronouns that I will use over here are I and we. I am speaking, we are learning. Correct? Singular में I used I, plural में I used we. Correct? I am speaking, we are learning. Then आता है second person. Second person is the listener. You guys are listening to me, so you मैं use करूँ. Okay? So singular में भी you आता है, plural में भी you ही आता है. Many people use you all, but you all is supposed to be informal. ठीक है? So don't use you all in your mails. Remember that. First rule. Now, as I said, you all is a bit informal. We will, even if it's singular, we will use you. Even if it's plural, we will use you. ठीक है? Then आता है third person. Now third person is the person that we are talking about. Now that third person can be involved in the conversation or he might not be involved in the conversation. It totally depends. Now say Aarti is there in this session and if I'm talking about Aarti, still she is third person. And अगर मैं तीसरा कोई स्टूडेंट है सुप्रिया नाम का, उसकी बात कर रही हूँ जो आज कॉन्वर्सेशन में इन्वॉल्व नहीं है, तो वो भी थर्ड पर्सन है. ओके, अगेन थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर भी हो सकता है, प्लूरल भी हो सकता है. सिंगुलर मतलब एक, प्लूरल मतलब अनेक, हमें पता है ऑलरेडी. करेक्ट? सिंगुलर में आई विल यूज ही, शी, इट एज प्रोनाउंस. करेक्ट? सो हमारा जो थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर है वो हमारे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि उसी में हम सबसे ज्यादा मिस्टेक्स करते हैं. ठीक है? उसी के साथ हमारे रूल्स जो है वो अप्लाई होते हैं. ओके, सो अगर हम फर्स्ट पर्सन या फिर सेकंड पर्सन की बात कर रहे हैं या फिर थर्ड पर्सन प्लूरल की बात कर रहे हैं तो हम वर्ब को एज इट इज यूज करेंगे, उसके साथ में कोई एस ऐड नहीं करेंगे. ओके, बट अगर मैं थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर की बात कर रही हूँ, if I'm talking only about one person who is not involved in the conversation, I will add s with the verb. Example, I will say I work every day, you work every day, but I will say he works every day. Okay? I take coffee, you take coffee, he takes coffee. I eat an apple, you eat an apple, she eats an apple. ठीक है? तो आप जब define कर रहे थे jobs, you guys were omitting s. So you will say he breaks or makes things. Okay? He asks us to take care of 32 things. Correct? He prescribes or he builds houses. Right? तो s आएगा वहां पर हमारे verb के साथ में. Clear? This was a common mistake. Now, whenever we try to speak in English, we try to make 4 important sentences. Okay, first आता है positive sentence. For example, if I say I go to school every day, he goes to school every day. Then आता है हमारा negative sentence जिसको हम नकारात्मक बोलते हैं, जहां पर हम यूज करते हैं no, not or never. I will say I don't go to school every day and he doesn't go to school every day. If you see here, the sentence structure is changing a bit. As I am making negative sentence, I am using do or does. ठीक है? So same rule. अगर हम फर्स्ट पर्सन सेकंड पर्सन की बात कर रहे हैं सिर्फ डू आएगा. अगर हम थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर की बात कर रहे हैं तो हम यूज करेंगे डज. अभी डज में हमारा एस ऑलरेडी यूज हो रहा है, सो हम मेन वर्ब के साथ में एस नहीं यूज करेंगे. क्लियर? रूल समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है? Do you guys want me to repeat it? You look like confused. So that's why I'm asking. You guys look a bit confused. Are you guys confused? समझ में आया रूल? You guys understood when to use S and when not to use S, right?
Yeah, that understood.
Okay. You guys understood how positive sentence and how negative sentence is framed? We already know it. You guys been using it, so don't get confused. Just understand how to use does and S with the verb. ठीक है? अगर positive sentence है तो हम वर्ब के साथ में एस ऐड करेंगे. अगर नेगेटिव सेंटेंस है, हम नॉट यूज कर रहे हैं, तो हम डज यूज करेंगे और मेन वर्ब के साथ में एस नहीं ऐड करेंगे, क्योंकि एस जो हमारा है वो सेंटेंस में एक ही बार यूज होगा, तो हम डज में यूज कर रहे हैं उसको. ठीक है. अगर सेम वे हम कोई क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं, हम क्वेश्चन अगेन दो टाइप के पूछते हैं. यस एंड नो क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं, नहीं तो फिर WH क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं. यस एंड नो क्वेश्चन, दे ओनली एक्सपेक्ट यस और नो एज अ रिस्पॉन्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई आस्क यू गाइज, डू यू हैव अ लैपटॉप? Try answering. You will say yes, I do.
Yes, I have. I
Yes,
have.
do आएगा because मैंने do से question start किया था ना. Yes, I do. Okay, or no, I don't. These are the only two possible answers. But if I ask you which laptop do you have, there could be multiple answers. Correct? There are n number of responses that you guys can give. So it's called open-ended question. just जो मैंने बनाया WH question से, WH question word से, right? Which laptop do you have? Clear? So that's the difference between yes and no question and WH question. So do you go to school every day, and when do you go to school? These are the two different types of questions. Understand this? अगर मैं do you से question start कर रही हूँ, तो response रहेगा yes या फिर no. Okay, I can't give an explanatory sentence over here. Understood? That's the main difference. Okay. Now we will not do the exercises today. We'll do the session as we have already extended the session a bit. Okay. Or you guys can take a screenshot and you can try solving it as you hope and share the response. I'll check it for you guys. Okay. So that I know you guys have understood the rule that we had for today. Okay. Then in the next session, we will also do some speaking practice based on the simple present tense. We will ask each other questions, and thoda sa we will look at the same thing again also जो हमने start में speaking practice a bit of किया था. ठीक है? Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as I said, this is how our course is structured. We look at a conversation based on topic, and then we try to look at that particular grammar topic that we have for today, and using the same grammar topic that you have learned, we will be doing some speaking practice. Along with that, हम थोड़ी सी vocab practice भी करते हैं. Okay, when we do exercises, to make sure you guys have good balanced vocabulary with you guys. I share a lot of vocabulary with you guys. We share all the study material along with the PDF for these for speaking in class. You also get handmade notes, ma'am. जो हमने ग्रामर रूल्स देखे थे उसके बेसिस पे. ओके. थोड़े एक्स्ट्रा रूल्स भी मिलते हैं जो हमारे लिए डेली बेसिस पे नेसेसरी है. ठीक है. एज ए सेड, हमारे अलग अलग जो मॉड्यूल्स है या फिर यूनिट्स से लेकर से वन सेकेंड. या एज ए सेड, हमारे जो अलग अलग यूनिट्स है, मॉड्यूल्स है, दे रिवॉल्व अराउंड डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ टॉपिक्स. एग्जांपल यूनिट 2 जो हमने आज देखा, इट टॉक्स अबाउट जॉब्स, डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ जॉब्स दैट वी कैन टेक अप, और डिफरेंट रूटीन्स दैट वी हैव व्हिच विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट इन द सेकंड सेशन. अगर हम थर्ड यूनिट देखते हैं, तो थर्ड यूनिट मेनली टॉक्स अबाउट मनी, शॉपिंग, उसके बारे में हम कैसे बात करें. अगर हम फोर्थ यूनिट देखते हैं, तो फोर्थ यूनिट में हम बात करते हैं एंटरटेनमेंट के बारे में, लाइक्स एंड डिसलाइक्स के बारे में हम कैसे बात करें. ओके. फिफ्थ यूनिट जब हम देखते हैं, तो वी सी हाउ टू यूज प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस along with how to talk about family. Correct. Then when we look about when we look at sixth unit, we talk about fitness, health, फिटनेस, उसके बारे में हम कैसे बात करें. सेवेंथ यूनिट हमारा देखता है फिर हाउ टू टॉक अबाउट travel, how to talk about past experiences, how to use our past tense basically over there. Eighth unit जब हम देखते हैं, तो how to talk about our neighborhood, right? Like Vishal is from Baghuli, so he'll tell me about his neighborhood कि वहाँ पर क्या मिलता है, क्या नहीं मिलता है. I'll talk about Kharadi. Amrut might tell me about Aurangabad. Correct? कि वहाँ पर क्या मिलता है, आसपास में लोकेलिटी में क्या बेस्ड है. Using again different kind of sentences that we have. Then in ninth unit we learn to talk about appearances. करेक्ट. अगर हम किसी के अपीयरेंस के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट अमरुत, आई से ओके, अमरुत हैज कर्ली हेयर, राइट, ही हैज अ बियर्ड. दैट्स हाउ आई विल टॉक अबाउट इट. देन 10th यूनिट में हम देखते हैं अगेन हाउ टू टॉक अबाउट ट्रैवल, हाउ टू टॉक अबाउट लोकेलिटीज, राइट. लोकेलिटी में यहाँ पर ये देखना गया, वो देखना गया, what different experiences over there. Then 11th unit we talk about good should हमारे जो मॉडल ऑक्सिलरीज है उनको कैसे यूज करना है. करेक्ट. 12th यूनिट we talk about health and again how to use and how to use our more model automation हमारे में model of बहुत सारे हैं. You guys might know that already, right? 2 units, 2 model to cover model automation. So overall we have 12 units. Along with this, we also focus on business English, which you guys might know already. When we talk about business English, we mostly look at topics like email writing, interview preparation, correct. Then जब हम जैसे मैंने बोला could should हम देखते हैं model of these, तो उसके टाइम पे हम ये भी देखते हैं कि हमारा जो formal speech होता है वो कैसे अलग होता है. Okay, along with this we do writing practice as well. In every session, in every unit you have one topic where you have to write upon, where you do a bit of writing practice as well and थोड़ा सा reading practice भी रहता है just to okay. So that is again where we focus on all aspects of language. We could say we just don't focus on speaking, we focus on listening, speaking and reading as well, because when we talk about a language we need to be good with all the aspects, right? Not only about one aspect. Along with that, I also share a lot of sources with you guys where you can do a lot of listening practice and shadowing. Now, how many of you guys know shadowing क्या होता है? क्लास में तो हम करते ही है.
Mimicking, mimicking करना.
Yes, kind of mimicking करना हम बोल सकते हैं. So say there are audios where you will listen to one sentence and you will try to say that sentence in the same way. Okay, for example यहाँ पर हमने sentence पढ़ा, right? Oh really? So you have to say that with the same excitement, same pitch. Okay. Oh really? So it's different than saying oh really, right? So ये हमारे लिए intonations के लिए भी important रहता है और pronunciations के लिए भी important. ठीक है? That's what shows excitement. Oh really? Correct? So that's why we need shadow practice. अभी तो मैंने बहुत छोटा example दिया, but when we do shadowing practice, there will be longer sentences. ठीक है? So that is something that I give you guys for home assignment because you guys can do it on your own. ठीक है? Of course class में तो हम करते ही है, but when I give you guys something for home assignment, it's for extra practice. Because understand this. First thing, मेरे पास कोई शाकाला का बुम बुम वाली जादुई पेंसिल या फिर जादुई छड़ी नहीं है डोरेमोन की तरह जो मैं घुमा दूं और आप लोग in one day you guys are just going to improve on English. That's not really possible. Okay, it needs practice. I will guide you. I'll tell you what to do. जैसे मैंने आज बताया कि सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस हम कैसे यूज करते हैं, क्या मिस्टेक्स करते हैं एंड उन मिस्टेक्स को करेक्ट कैसे करना है. बट टिल द टाइम you don't work upon it, there is not going to be any improvement. ठीक है? First thing. Second thing, out of 24 hours, you guys are only there with me for 1 hour. Okay? Whatever I teach you in this 1 hour, it's important for you to go and use it or apply it in the other 23 hours that you have. But if you only come here for 1 hour and you expect me to use that jadui chadi and आपका इंग्लिश में improve कर दूं, so that's not possible. I be very frank and blunt with it. You also have to work upon it a bit. You have to make sure that you work upon it on your own. Also do some extra practice. Of course, whatever is needed for that extra practice I am giving you. Okay, I am ready to spoon feed you, but you have to make sure that you use it. I'm not asking a lot from you. See, what we are doing over here, it's real life application thing. मैं आपको ये नहीं बोल रही हूँ कि आप डेली 6 घंटे बैठ के पढ़ाई करो, मैं जो एक्सरसाइजेस दे रहे वो सारे एक्सरसाइजेस सॉल्व करो. नहीं, आई एम आस्किंग यू to use the things or use the techniques that I'm giving you while speaking to others, which is something that we do almost all the time, right? So it's a real life thing that you're doing, real life application. तो तभी आपको अप्लाई करना है. अगर आप तभी भी नहीं कर पाओगे, so it's very difficult. Not me, no, nobody can help you. ठीक है? So उतना ही, like I am blunt about that part. Like that is what I expect from you when you come for it. ठीक है? That's These are some of the things that I wanted to tell you guys. Yeah, other than that, if you guys have any questions, now you can ask me. Huh. One more thing before the enrollment, you guys need to give just one short test just to understand where you guys stand currently. Okay?
Okay.
And that's the only thing. Now coming to the batch timings, so most of you who are here today, you guys are looking for afternoon batches. I know that. I usually don't take afternoon sessions. I take sessions in the morning or in the evening. But as many of you are asking for afternoon sessions, I am planning to start one afternoon batch. Okay,
Okay.
it totally depends on the demand, how much demand, if I have enough students in a batch. Now, when I say enough students, I don't take many students. I keep a very small cohort of 5 to 6 students max. उससे
Okay.
ज़्यादा मैं एक बैच में स्टूडेंट्स लेती नहीं. ठीक है, मिनिमम 3 मैक्सिमम 6. 6 भी बहुत ज़्यादा बोल रही हूँ, 5 ही रखती हूँ मैं यूजुअली.
ड्यूरेशन कितना रहेगा मैम?
Duration of a session will be 60 minutes.
और
Duration of the course is 2.5 months. 3 months
ओके
हम बोलते हैं, बट 2.5 months पकड़ के चलो. अगर बीच में छुट्टियां वगैरह आती है तो यूजुअली इशू होता है,
ओके
बट अभी कोई होली छोड़ के अभी कोई और छुट्टी नहीं है. आई गेस गुड़ी पाड़वा भी वीकेंड पे ही है
ये
शायद.
डेली रहेगा या वीकेंड पे नहीं रहेगा सर?
I am planning to start one weekend batch also, but the only thing is I'll be starting that weekend batch only from mid of March, because next weekend I am not
नहीं,
available.
ये वाला जो हम अभी कोर्स स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं उसमें हम वीकडेज में रहेगा या वीकेंड में भी रहेगा या
So that's
पूरा
what I'm saying. There are
ऑल
two
डे?
three batches that are starting in March. एक तो 7
ओके.
PM का स्टार्ट हो रहा है इवनिंग का बैच. ठीक है. दूसरा 12 या तो 1 PM का इन आफ्टरनून रहेगा. When I say 7 PM and 12 or 1 PM, ये मंडे टू फ्राइडे वाले क्लासेस है.
ओके.
ठीक है. एंड जो अलग से वीकेंड का बैच स्टार्ट होगा, जो मैंने बोला मिड ऑफ मार्च स्टार्ट होगा, उसका टाइमिंग अभी तक मैंने डिसाइड नहीं किया है, बिकॉज देयर इज स्टिल टाइम, राइट. बट इट विल बी मोस्टली इन द आफ्टरनून अराउंड द सेम टाइम, 12 टू. आई कीप इट 2 hours देन, 12 to 2 रहेगा मोस्टली.
ओके.
ठीक है, या फिर इवनिंग 4 to 6 ऐसा कुछ. लेट्स सी व्हाट अदर स्टूडेंट्स से. व्हाट इज योर प्रेफरेंस विशाल?
आफ्टरनून फॉर मी.
वीकेंड.
वीकेंड वीकडेज बोथ वर्क्स.
वीकडेज
बोथ
वर्क,
कैन वर्क
राइट.
फॉर मी.
आई डोंट यूजुअली कीप वीकेंड्स, बिकॉज वीकेंड्स पे ना कुछ कमिटमेंट आ जाते हैं हमारे भी, दूसरे के भी.
यस.
So then students are very irregular, it becomes very difficult, so I don't keep weekend batches usually. And क्या होता है ना, मंडे टू फ्राइडे मतलब 5 दिन का गैप भी हो जाता है, राइट. So it is better to keep weekday batches, but let's see. Mostly weekday batches start होंगे, weekend batches are still optional because it's a bit difficult. Yeah. What about you, Amrut? What is your preference? I guess you guys have messaged me, but must have forgotten. Amrut, what is your preference?
Afternoon is okay. On weekend, I can also join.
Okay.
It's okay for me.
But weekdays are possible for you, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Aarti, you have already messaged me, I guess 7 PM. You're comfortable with the
Yes.
7 PM batch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Got it. Okay, any other questions, guys? Except the
The
batches. Fees, as I told
fees.
you, you have to first finish the test, and after that, we'll connect on a call. Okay?
Okay.
We will convey it. I'll convey it to you guys. I
Sure.
will still connect with you guys on a call, because I still have, like, I'm sure you guys also might have some questions, but I need to give feedback to you guys about your performance. Like, जो आप difficulties face कर रहे हो, it's difficult to give it in the session itself. That is something that we offer in the course also, which I skipped, which I forgot almost. Ki even if you guys are in a group, I'm sure I know that many of you will hesitate after many sessions also to ask questions, और जो आप difficulty face कर रहे हो उसके बारे में बात करने के लिए. So उसके लिए हम क्या करते हैं, we also offer you guys one-on-one session. One-on-one session, when I say it's not a session where I come and teach you guys, it's a session where I come and give you guys feedback about your overall weekly performance. ठीक है. क्योंकि आई एम, जैसे मैंने बोला, मैनी टाइम्स स्टूडेंट्स हेजिटेट कि क्लास में कुछ पूछे अदर स्टूडेंट्स व्हाट दे विल थिंक, उनको लगेगा मैं क्या बेवकूफ़ हूँ, ऐसा लगता है बहुत बार हमें, तो वी हेजिटेट, करेक्ट. So that's where we offer one-on-one sessions also, where it's kind of a feedback call where I tell you कि आपने वीकली कैसे परफॉर्म किया, क्या इम्प्रूवमेंट है, what are the next steps that you can take up, what are some extra practice that you can do, correct. But when I say that, it's your task to schedule that call with me. I am not going to come and say कि okay Vishal, let's get on a call at say 2 p.m. tomorrow to understand your goals, okay, or give you feedback. You have to come back to me and say Susmita, हमने इस week connect नहीं किया है, can we connect at say 4 p.m. tomorrow so that I understand how to work better on say these things, और जो भी डाउट रहेंगे, जो भी कुछ रहेगा, except teaching. Of course, if you ask me about unit, I will say जो भी अपने क्लास है उसमें पूछो. It's about you, okay, when we get on that one-on-one call. Understood? That is one more thing that we offer. Along with that, हाँ, जो मैंने बोला, आपको recorded sessions मिलते हैं, उसके साथ में PDF मिलते हैं, हैंडमेड नोट्स मिलते हैं, यू गेट रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस. रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस आपके क्लास के आपको मिलते ही है, बट आई हैव ऑल्सो रिकॉर्डेड फुल फ्लेजेड कोर्स, जहाँ पे हमने जो भी हम क्लास में देखेंगे वो एज अ कोर्स मैंने रिकॉर्ड किया हुआ है, तो वो भी आपको मिलता है फॉर रिविजन. ठीक है. से ऑन वन पर्टिकुलर डे, दो हमारा सेशन आफ्टरनून में है 1 p.m., बट से ऑन वन पर्टिकुलर डे यू कम अप विद अ मीटिंग और यू गेट कॉट अप विद समथिंग, यू आर नॉट एबल टू अटेंड द सेशन. First thing, you have to inform me. ठीक है, कि you will not be attending the session. That's first thing. But along with that, you can also go through the recording. जो भी आपने मिस किया है उसके लिए. ठीक है. That's one more thing that you get. हाँ, if you miss out on any session, that's fine. But as I said, you have to inform me, and I also expect you guys to be regular. ठीक है. हफ्ते में एक बार अगर आप मिस कर रहे हो, सो दैट्स फाइन. बट अगर 2-3 दिन आपका मिस हो जाता है, सो यू मिस आउट ऑन अ लॉट. अंडरस्टैंड दैट ऑल्सो. ठीक है. उसके अलावा हाँ, यू गेट लॉट ऑफ वोकेबलरी एक्सरसाइजेज ऑल्सो, वोकेबलरी बैंक ऑल्सो. ठीक है. उसके अलावा और कुछ क्वेश्चन है आपको तो आप पूछ सकते हो. एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस गाइस?
No, I'm good.
I think I have answered most of your questions. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Now you, one more question that you guys might have, 2.5 months में ये हो जाता है क्या कोर्स अपना? Yes, हो जाता है. But as I said, every session is power packed. आपने देखा होगा आज के ही, आई नो 1.5 hour हो गए, बट 1 hour ही पकड़ के चलो. 1 hour के सेशन में you guys have learned lot of things, correct. That's how our power pack sessions are. But the way I said, if you miss out on one session, you miss out on a lot. First thing. And another thing is, it's important that you guys apply it outside also. You apply what you are learning over here. Okay. If you
Okay.
be regular and if you attend regularly, you will see a lot of improvement in yourself in 1 month itself. Okay. Because understand this, it's a language that we already know. ठीक है, हमें ऑलरेडी वो लैंग्वेज पता है, इंग्लिश. हाँ, अगर कोई नई लैंग्वेज होती है जैसे कि जर्मन या फिर जापानीज, तो उसको सीखने के लिए हमें 6 महीने 9 महीने लगते हैं, बिकॉज इट्स अ totally new language for us. But English is something that we already know. We are just trying to improve it, correct? So it does not need a lot of practice. It just needs a bit of practice, and it is easy to improve. Okay, understand that. Clear? But just the way I said, you need to be regular for that. Okay, any other questions? Okay, no worries then. If you guys want to connect on a call today itself, let me know in advance. Okay,
Okay.
we'll connect on a call. Just message me. You guys have my number already. Don't call directly. I might skip your call if I'm in some work. Just message me first and we'll connect. Okay?
Yep. Yeah.
Yes, and I'll share the test with you guys immediately. Make sure you give that test today itself. Today is the last day of the month, so I'm closing the registrations for March. ठीक है, इसलिए मैंने बोला आज ही आप कनेक्ट कर लो जिनको भी कनेक्ट करना है, because I'm closing the registrations for March, and There are only few seats left even for the afternoon batch. I'm just closing up on the time today, but seats एक ही बचे हैं. Even evening 7 p.m. batch maybe and afternoon batch maybe. ठीक है?
Yes.
Yes. So make sure you give the test immediately. Of course, खाना वगैरह खा लो. I think late हो गया है. Finish your lunch and then give the test.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, guys. Then I will see you on the call.
Yeah.
Chalo.
Yes.
Thank you,
Bye
Susmita,
bye.
for the session. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Bye
No
bye.
problem. I hope you guys learned something at least.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Chalo,
Okay.
I'll see you guys.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day ahead and a great weekend ahead.
Thank you.
Chalo, bye.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.